All right, a little bit of different video today, guys. I'm gonna be cooking one of my favorite bulking meals that actually Joel invented, and he's gonna be asking me some questions and just having a bit of a discussion.
How are you?
And how are you? So I was gonna just get everything prepped and sorted, but Joel's like, just cook it as you go like a normal person. So that's what we're gonna do. And Joel's got a list of questions from people.
Yeah, we've got some comments and stuff that we'll go through.
Yeah, some of you guys asked questions, so if we do this again, which we probably will, ask your questions in the comments below, and then we can get to them on the next video. So, Beacon, I'm gonna start cooking this salmon, which is your lunch.
Yeah, I love it. I'm keen as for it. He's making me lunch for me. But you're doing it different, right?
Little bit, but you pretty much did this. You invented this one.
Bibimbap sauce.
Yeah, gochujang bibimbap sauce on the salmon, and that's gonna go in the oven.
Okay, Zach, what was your first sponsorship and how old were you when you achieved it?
The first sponsorship was supplements, and I was working at Chemist Warehouse. Do you remember taking that shit protein home? Do you remember tasting it? No. Yeah, I had like 5,000 followers or something, and I got 1 tub of protein a month, and it tasted horrible.
So when was that, 5 years ago?
6 years ago? Wouldn't recommend. It's nothing on vanilla oxide. You'd probably vomit if you tried that.
Shit, we used to vomit after our Burex in the morning.
Poison.
Take this, it's good here.
Pure poison. So while that's cooking, I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that is Cuts. So if you need to stock up on any kind of minimalist t-shirts, not so crazy branding, stuff you can wear to any occasion, Cuts is honestly the greatest. It's not just your standard cotton, it's stretchy. I think it's called Pica Pro, is their trademarked material. It is actually insane. So stretchy, but very flattering as well. And if you guys want, just size up. I wear a large just for a kind of a nicer, baggier fit on some of their cuts. Otherwise, a medium will give an extra medium kind of tapered fit. But they do have different cuts for you guys to choose from, hence the name Cuts. And if you guys want, you can get a 15% discount by using the code Perna at the checkout or the link in this description here. So back to the salmon, and at this point, I think I can't find the kimchi. Okay, where's the kimchi, chef? There it is. So the next part of the bowl, it's making in the salmon bowl, is rice. We're putting rice in there. We're gonna fry up some kimchi as well. So it's kind of like Korean flavors, isn't it? And then something that Joel doesn't do, which we're trying today, is soy, a bit of sesame oil to fry it up, and a little bit of fish sauce. We're gonna put that in the pan, cook it all up, and then by the time that's done, salmon should be ready.
No veggies?
Nah, fuck it.
Okay. All right, I've got another question for you. What is your favorite hobby outside of bodybuilding?
Maybe skiing?
Skiing, yeah.
Yeah, I just got into skiing. I've been snowboarding my whole life.
I swear, Zach started skiing and out of fucking nowhere, it just became a gun. Picked it up and started doing this.
You see this? Frying kimchi in the sesame oil.
Ah, nice.
I use quite a bit because the actual, you're the same, right?
Well,
just because the digestive benefits of kimchi.
You know what's funny though?
What?
I like the coldness of the kimchi in the...
Okay.
I like that. You really enjoy a cold crunch in like a hot meal. I don't like burning myself. Go. Do you guys ship couch potato to the UK without fees? First of all, it's slouch potato. And yes, we do ship to UK, but there's import tax.
You guys, if you're in the UK and Europe, you will have to pay import duties on the stuff. Unsure how to get around it at this point, but it is what it is. Speaking of couch potato, Joel's actually wearing the brand new range that's coming out. We're dropping a plain range, finally, after all this time, and it's sick.
Okay. Blue pants, easily the best stuff we've made, I reckon. Yeah. It's got like this raw edge here, and the neck is a bit loose, the shoulders are nice and capped.
Is that the goddamn arms again? I'll wear it out, these.
I'll wear this out.
Yeah.
Okay, how old were you when you started training?
I started running when I was 14, because I was really chubby and I wanted to lose weight. So Joel got me into running. Then Joel actually wrote me my first program.
How are you?
Yeah, it wasn't it wasn't the best program you've ever seen.
Why? It was stupid.
Remember we found it? One of the exercises was single arm dumbbell behind the neck deadlifts. That was an exercise that Joel had written for me. And it wasn't this. It was a tricep extension.
I didn't even know what things were called properly. I used to watch Big Titty Scooby. He had a massive chest and all you could see was the camera here, his tits and his face, and he'd go, "Hey guys, we're making a banana smoothie."
Now it's important that the banana be frozen.
And he'd put banana and ice in protein, and I'd go,
He's taking notes.
I go,
And I'm putting 1 teaspoon of fish sauce in. I usually don't measure these sauces, but fish sauce, it's fucking fishy in it, so I'm actually just a bit careful. I don't want to overdo it.
Here's one for you. Do you ever doubt yourself with accomplishing your goals? And if so, how did you overcome that and stay motivated?
I still do, I reckon, with just in general with stuff like that, but I don't know. We do a lot of work on mental health and I guess motivation, but making sure we're in the right headspace to begin with. So with motivation and stuff like that and doubts, I just try and do what's realistic for me and what I actually can do, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's inevitable. Like, you're always going to have doubts. You know, everyone has doubts about their abilities and what they can do, and it's scary. And then staying motivated is kind of a whole nother game, I reckon. It's like, you can doubt yourself, and you have to kind of just push that aside, I think. And you've been good at that, I reckon. Like,
you got to push yourself when you're doing that stuff, at least just when you're starting out, because you'll be uncomfortable, you have doubts, but you just push them down a little bit. Kind of, I break shit down into small things as well. Like, I won't think about doing a whole series on a YouTube video when I was younger. I'd be like, oh, let's just do this one video and this will be there. And I always do that. I always break it down into bite-sized pieces you can easily accomplish and don't overthink it too much. And then you slowly push your comforts a bit. Yum. That's fucking good ass.
what do you think about Zyzz?
I seriously was inspired by Zyzz when I was 17, maybe 18. I think him as a person was something crazy, like very cool, very unique, different. And I think it was insane at the time as well to see someone who was just so, didn't give a shit what people thought, was just so like, and the fact that he had an insane physique as well just topped it off, because I think he was like a symbol that guys were like, I want to be that. Confident, shredded, didn't give a shit, out with girls, all that stuff. It's like the classic, all young guys were like, oh, that's sick, that's what I want to embody. So, but I kind of, what I grew out of and didn't like was the people that it attracted and the mentality that it attracted when people would misinterpret it, because people would try and copy him.
You can't be him.
I think when a lot of kids nowadays are just, if they take that in too much, it becomes something a little bit different, which I wasn't a huge fan of.
Yeah. Insanely sad. Just died super young. Like,
yeah, super sad. I reckon he would have been a sick guy by the sounds of it.
yeah. I mean, look, I never really watched many of his videos. I saw a couple.
Yeah, I reckon he would have been funny, and he's very smart.
I got a question for you. Is that your girlfriend, the one on that funny spotter video?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, girlfriend.
Yeah, it is. I haven't done the old, this is the missus, look at my, you know, because I don't know.
YouTube video.
Yeah. Well, this is probably, now it's probably gonna be the title. Yeah, I just don't, I don't know. I don't like using that as accessories for things or making events out of it, and she's not like that as well.
You can't make a weird fucking YouTube video that every single thing that happens in your life.
Yeah, people do though, and it's kind of, it's tempting to do it because you think, oh, this might get some views. Sometimes she's in videos, sometimes she's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think of her? I think she's great.
Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah. She lives in Brisbane though.
Yeah, not ideal,
That's a bit of a head fuck.
but it is what it is.
One of the next questions is, how's life, mate?
It's good. Lately I get stressed with shit. When things are going great, this is what I've realized in the last few years. When things are going great, it's very easy to keep a level head, be happy, confident, excited, motivated. When things aren't going great, that's now when I'm realizing like, that's when you need to focus on that shit and switching it on, because when it's, otherwise you crumble. So the first time when some things weren't going too great, I was going, oh shit, this is not good. And I was thinking, hang on, that's not how you grow. That's not how you get better. Yeah. You need to work on it, particularly when the world's not all, you know, awesome. Yeah. So in general though, good. I always think, I'm always happy and thinking of the positives.
It's like that book, Obstacle is the Way. Yeah. You have to like see the obstacle and go, this is good. Yeah, something bad's happening, this is great.
You can always find that, I reckon, in everything. You can always find that flip side of things, because the more you practice it, the better you get at seeing that. And you're quite good at it, at flipping it and seeing the positive things, but it's very easy to dwell on the negatives and feel like everything's always bad all the time and that every event is bad or good. So stoics say there's no good or bad.
Yeah,
You know, some of them must be a bit mindfucked. Like their mum dies and they go, "That's a good thing."
I can deal with that well. Can't. Yeah, that's too far.
for a lot of it, I think like it's good to be able to practice that.
Let's talk about this new car, because one of these questions is, what car did you get?
Yeah, so I did put it up on my. I actually didn't post it directly. I just put it up on my Insta saying goodbye to this cunt on my X6. So I didn't post anything new, but I did. I did get a new car. It was the first car I've ever bought, brand new actually, and it's I think it's the best thing I've ever done. But I didn't want to just post shit about it.
Zach bought a crazy. Can I tell you what car it is? Zach bought a crazy car, and yeah, it's good that you didn't post it on your socials.
It's very tempting. I feel like since I did it, all I wanted to do was post it. But the more I realize, I'm like, most people, you guys, while we're watching this, wouldn't be like that. But most people wouldn't want to celebrate the wins and the success.
Happy? I think you dropped something on the ground there. Bear's gonna eat it.
Oh yeah, kimchi. There's very few people that will be genuinely happy for you. I thought, shit, there's no benefit in me showing off and doing all this stuff. I just thought, I'll keep it. That's mine. It's for me. It's not for.
It's like a personal win.
Yeah, it's not. I didn't get it so I could go and show everybody and think, oh, how good is this going to be to put on socials and stuff. But if you guys see it, the plates are on it. You know the plates.
You know the fucking plates.
It's really,
yeah, it's actually crazy.
Yeah. I only picked it up on Friday, so it's been an insane few days. Like, so exciting.
But it's good because it's a good milestone for you, and I also that day I felt like crazy proud of what you've done. Like I was like, fuck, this guy's a weapon.
It's been a long time. I bought it last year, a year ago. It just took that long to do. So that was a whole year of waiting. I waited up for a previous year before that already. Like it was something that I'd been thinking about for years of, you know, working for years for it. So it was a cool milestone. It was a good, like I was saying, it was a good kind of symbol and recognition of this is the person who I am and who I want to be. Someone who can do this, have these things, buy these stuff, enjoy it, do it again. Like that, I just thought it was it's a cool little piece.
It's a good lesson, I think, like you're not doing it to flex, you're not doing it for someone else.
Yeah.
Like you're doing it for yourself.
100%.
So you know what I've been doing?
What?
Taking the skin off and putting that in the air fryer.
Same.
Holy
that looks so good. I'm gonna air fry the shit out of this.
This looks unbelievable. That's what a lot of people don't know about, that sauce.
These two sauces go with everything. They're Japanese sauces, I think. I don't think they're Korean, I think they're Japanese. But economy, it's so good.
Bulldog, isn't it?
Nah, that's a brand.
Oh.
It's economy, yeah. If you get the business sauce, it's way better.
Yeah, okonomiyaki. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's on okonomiyaki, the dish. The classic okonomiyaki Japanese pancake has this economy sauce, very strong, pungent, and then the Kewpie mayo kind of balances everything out. So we usually put it on most Asian dishes, unless it's Chinese. It doesn't really go with Chinese, I reckon. But I was surprised it went with this and the kimchi so well. Because kimchi has that flavor that's really strong, and that by itself is sick. Like, you don't need to sauce it, but I know you like that, and I actually like a bit of sauce on it as well. So we're just gonna put just a drizzle of both of these. And you can get these from any Asian store as well.
Oh.
Asian grocer. Salmon skin in the air fryer, you gotta let it sit for a bit. Then it goes crispy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 10 seconds.
And then cut it up.
Yeah, otherwise if you touch it, it's always gonna be soggy.
Okay.
Just a nice finisher.
That looks insane.
That's mad. Come over this side, knowing you have a taste.
Give me my fucking lunch. Give me my fucking lunch.
Bit of salmon, bit of rice.
Mmm.
How good is that? That's the best one, 100%.
That's fucking great.
Oh,
Holy shit.
heaven.
I
So
love
easy
that.
as well.
Crunchy,
Yeah.
shallots.
So many different flavors. A bit chili, but not too spicy.
That's the best meal.
Yeah. I have to actually go. Thanks for the questions, Big Gun.
How are you?
Good chat.
How are you?
So that is it for this video. Any other questions you guys have or topics to talk about, discussion points, we'll bring you another meal in the next video. So leave them down here, and you guys must do. Stay nasty.
Slide into your DMs in the PM and the AM. Then I slide into your feelings when you see just what I'm saying.